Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to a message for you for July 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, including the link to the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to Tuesday's Tarot. Love and support to her. Stop by and check her out and show her some love. 10 of Wands. More on that in a minute. If this is about you and a person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Okay, so I was just about through another reading and I was like, you know what? I don't like that this is about this continued situation. That 10 of Wands, I feel like, showed up for a reason, because it was a lot of effort with minimal reward. And, you know, it was something that you're just exhausted being in the same situation. And the reading that I gave was about, it was, let's see, the Page of Swords, and then it was the 8 of Pentacles and the Devil, and then it was the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, the Sun card, 8 of Pentacles, Star, Emperor, 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay, so yeah, it basically was like, okay, you're in a situation where you're watching and waiting and you're expecting change to happen because you're working towards this. I'm doing my part, but the dynamic is you always do your part and you're kind of left high and dry. It's not good for you. You know it, but you don't leave. Part of that is because it was kind of like you were waiting for the other person who owed you to step up, right? And you were going to not let them off the hook. You were going to stand there with your arms folded kind of and be like, you know, I'm doing my part. I'm working for this. But it didn't make sense for you to do that because you weren't happy. But at this point, you were staying just because you were in the right. You know what I mean? But you weren't happy. And it's like, look, that's not the answer. That's working harder, not smarter. The answer is remembering that you can provide yourself with your own security and you're worth more. You don't need this situation that you're waiting for someone to come around and do the right thing. You need to take a look at what and why is going on objectively, understanding as much as you can your contribution to this and why you showed up in the first place and why you continue to stay in a dynamic that's not healthy for you. And in doing that internal work, then you can establish that security and stability and move forward and have time to think about it in reconnecting with yourself. Like there's kind of letting yourself off the hook and been like, yeah, you stayed because deep down you were hoping that you were worth it to this. You've attached your worth to someone else's showing up, and that it doesn't have to be that way. Why did you do that? Not blaming, wanting to clarify, right? So it was all about that, and I was like, gosh, this is about a relationship again. And then it was like, okay, but also this could be about staying in an unhealthy work environment because you need the money. And it's like, you know what, there's other ways to secure money. You don't have to stay in a job that you don't believe in that's toxic. You could figure out a way to be like, okay, this is how I can make it work moving forward. My new objective is not staying here and just making a living. It's like, okay, my new objective is figuring out how I can get free of this. And it might be initially from help or loans or whatnot, but it's going to set me up to where I can actually feel quite secure and think about my next move for the job that I really want to be a part of, or it's like the in-between money or something. It was kind of like a bridge to tide you over until you could get back on your feet and moving forward and making, you know, repayment and all that. But it was basically like saying the situation you're in wasn't working. And you need to find the answer is not staying there and enduring. The answer is getting yourself out of a toxic situation and looking at why you thought you deserved that and why you stayed so long and what you want to do differently moving forward. All right. That's for Scorpio. So that's your first reading. Okay. That's for Scorpio. Oh, and thank you for all of the, for my hand. Thank you for your concerns and your suggestions. I still have my salve station set up in the kitchen and it's been working wonders. So thank you very much for that. All right. 6 of Wands. Yay. 6 of Wands for Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. That could be Taurus. The Tower. Let's get it. Scorpio. Let's go there. 4 of Wands. The Hierophant. Taurus. Empress. Ooh. 4, 4. No, that's 5. That's 5. The Empress. Taurus, Libra, or Aries. 3, 4, 5. That's 7. All right. What's this one again? 6 of Wands. 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Okay, so we're making progress here. This is forward movement. It's like baby steps, but you're doing it. You're doing it. You're not staying stuck. That's good. All right. Are you thinking about how to win a situation, or are you just thinking about, look, how can we... All right. What's this Knight of Pentacles? This Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I was gonna... This is Hermit. It was facing up. Virgo. That could be Taurus. This Tower about... This Tower about... King of Cups, that could be Pisces. This is Four of Wands for Scorpio. Ooh. Well, the Four of Wands was there in the last one. Okay, all right. Ace of Cups. So this is about... I feel like it's victory, but it's short-lived victory. It's victory attached to winning, not a win-win or for the sake of moving. And I think this might have to do with you kind of feeling stuck and really wanting things to progress and being ready for more. But you're feeling like you maybe make small gains in a situation. Maybe you're ready for more job responsibility. Maybe it's more commitment or relationship. So you make small gains, but you're not quite happy with the way things are, and it's small wins here and there, but it's not sustained. And you're looking for more longevity and sustainability with what you're talking about here. And okay, what's this? What's this Hierophant? The Hierophant. All right. You are no stranger to going deep and doing a deep dive on things, and you're not afraid. You're not afraid to tear something down and go the distance. Phoenix rising. You have no fear when it comes to that. When you love, you go deep. So that's what you're ready for. That's what you want. This is about extracting yourself from a position or wherever you're at and getting back to basics and finding what makes you happy and makes you feel fulfilled and satisfied. This is you needing to think about, use this time in the interim. It feels like you're in a lull. And so you need to use that time to think about what you want and to think about particularly the characteristics of what you want in a situationship or a job or a person, whatever it is. This is you defining the characteristics for that. Why? Because you are in a situation, and this is a repeated thing, where you are capable of so much more than you're being asked of. Whether it's love or work, once again, you found yourself in a situation where you're ready to go the distance and to do more than either your employer or your friend or your partner, whoever it is, doesn't want that from you. They only want the parts of you. And you're like, you know what? No, I am a whole picture here. I have got so much to offer, and you really do. And you're kind of hitting a dead end with everybody you're situationing with. There's so much more to you, and it looks like your stability and your comfort is going to be found with you taking a break from dating, maybe pulling back some at your work, socially perhaps, but this has to do with you kind of being ready for more, and those around you aren't. So you're kind of an island right now because you feel like you want more, and you're really not very fulfilled with those you're interacting with. What's this Empress about? What's this Empress about? Five of Wands. All right. Here's the thing. No more waiting. No more being patient. No more extending grace. I think maybe there's an inherent realization that you kind of are all that, and so you kind of dim your light so that others may not be intimidated. And instead of doing that, you need to level up. You need to, for lack of a better word, if this is about dating, it's go against type. Because the type that you're attracted to does not fulfill you emotionally. You're always left wanting, and it's always an imbalanced situation. This is about learning and dating against type and being around other people that are different and that can give you different perspectives and different experiences. This is challenging the way things have been, because that's not really giving you what you need, and going for the different and unique and uncharted and untried. This is trying things new. July is about you trying new things, because you're realizing that it's not working with what you have right now. So this is all about, maybe you're thinking about dating again and reaching out and starting to date and starting to connect and be social again. This is about meeting new people and being open to what you normally would prefer, dating or socializing with a different group, being open to different types of people. It's almost like, well, yeah, it's like dating against type, because the type that you're attracted to, the kind you're attracted to, you're not getting what you want out of that. That's not been fulfilling. So maybe this is about challenging what you've always done. And you know what, I will, I don't particularly like the way this or that or whatever, but this person is certainly nice enough, and I'd like to go, have a cup of coffee with them or something, or just, it's kind of like broadening. It's getting yourself out of your kind of protected bubble where you know how to operate and you know what to do, and looking beyond certain characteristics, or it's just being open to different experiences with different people. Honestly, this feels like I'm talking to a friend that is waiting on someone to come around, and I'm like, no, you need to start. It doesn't matter if you're not attracted or whatever. You need to get back out there, and you need to be around different people. And if someone's interested in you and they're kind, why not have a cup of coffee with them? Why not? You're certainly a nice person. You go out, you talk with them. It makes you better for it. Go for it. It's a different experience. It could be fun. That's what this feels like. It feels like I'm trying to shake you out of waiting around and kind of just staying put in a situation. It's like, no, challenge that. Challenge why it makes you feel safe. You can provide your own safety, and you're not afraid to go deep with somebody that deserves it. So why are you throwing that effort of going deep and waiting for someone and being there for them and ultra ferociously loyal when they don't deserve that? You're kind of left largely on your own anyway. So this is about finding someone that is going to would love that from you and can give it back. And I was kind of hoping this would be about work or something different, but this feels like it's about love, particularly self-love. You getting yourself in a secure place, fortified, spending time quite possibly at home, as much as you can, doing things at home that ground you, and then getting yourself back out there. No more waiting for this situation or spending time thinking about it and just kind of staying put. This is you doing things differently and being willing to be surprised, learning new things, and getting uncomfortable, risking, because you're not afraid of it. If anybody can go the depths, I mean, come on, because this doesn't have to be the next person is going to be your new love. This could just be pulling back and refortifying your home base, getting solid and grounded in who you are, doing loving things or things that you like to do. And perhaps July is like a laying low month where you just kind of regroup and you're thinking about things. I'm all for that. But in thinking about things and regrouping and doing things that are kind and grounding for yourself, thinking about getting back out there and moving forward and the like, it's like being more open to all experiences. This is not spending time by yourself to kind of regroup to get ready for the next interaction with the same situation. This is regrouping and then having a different outlook once you come out of that and being like, well, I'm going to be open to all experiences. I'm not just holding myself to one standard or one situation or, one person, things like that. What else for Scorpio? It's listen. Yeah. Listening to your intuition, getting back into going inward, getting back in touch, plumbing the depths to figure out what you want moving forward, and being willing to be surprised and challenging what you have known to this point that you find comforting, that you find, or that you used to have your idea about how to be with someone, what partnership means to you, what marriage means to you, what thriving means to you, what working together means to you, what being nurtured or being creative means to you in partnership, particularly because this is you. It feels like you're kind of in a lull period. You're waiting, so you're kind of just doing things. You're prettying up the home or you're doing whatever, but it's kind of just keeping yourself busy until the next situation or interaction. And it's like, no, this gets to be more than that. For July, this is maybe you kind of turning a corner and being like, I don't know if I want to wait around for this situation anymore. I might want to be open to other situations as well, because I'm getting kind of bored with the same thing over and over again with this. It's like nothing's changing. I feel like there's a little splinter in my hand here. So this is not because of your ability to connect or love or go deep, to feel deeply and fiercely. This is not that. It's that you're consistently around people, in this situation, that it's undervalued. You don't meet somebody on the same level. And maybe you think that, I know how I am, I go deep, there's nothing wrong with that. There's somebody out there, or there's a group of friends out there, there's a job out there that would appreciate that effort and intensity to detail at the job, or there's a partner that would appreciate that. There's nothing wrong with going deep and being intense like that. You don't need to spend your time waiting for someone, and I know I'm a bit much. Be a bit much. Be you. Because if you're here, that means your counterpart's here also. There's nothing wrong with that. What else for Scorpio? Oopsie. Yeah, no, I did it the right way. Oh, Lord. 17 minutes. Good Lord. Yay. Sun. Yay. Okay, so this might be a laying low and recalibrating month, because we got listening to your intuition, listening, paying attention to how you're feeling, kind of asking yourself some questions and confronting, like, what makes me feel nurtured and why? Maybe I need to challenge that. Maybe I need to go out and be around different groups of people, or just try something different, open to new adventures, because that's also going to give you momentum moving through a situation that you might feel stuck in. So this is all about, that's Lenormand. The Sun card, that is forward movement. That's feeling happy, understanding everything, feeling successful, moving forward, bright outcomes, optimism. It's kind of a lot like the tarot card. So this one here. Yeah, this is brighter days ahead. I love it. It's a learning curve. You're leveling up. It's a learning curve. And you're asking important questions and challenging, like, what nurtures me? What feels good to me? What and why? And also, can I just say, quite possibly being assertive about what you need, speaking up for what you want, being assertive about getting your needs met. That's for Scorpio. I just want to say I'm not stuck on a storyline. I would not be reading it this way if it didn't come up. It's not like I kind of feel safe with one storyline and then I just mold everything to that. It's a repeated issue that keeps coming up. And it's important because this is you wanting to get your needs met. And everybody should. Everybody's entitled to that. 3 of Cups, yay. 3 of Cups. So this is, we got celebrate, optimism, celebrate, optimism. Listen to what you want and start to pursue that and go after that. Changing the script because you're starting to be assertive about what you need and you're not staying stagnant anymore. And it's kind of like the last reading. I like this though. I like this feeling safe and happy at home and feeling at home when you're at home. So that means that when you're by yourself, it's like you feel okay, but when you have to interact or go outside, it's like, oh gosh, I have to dumb it down or I have to be something I'm not. No more. No, you don't have to do that anymore. All right, Queen of Pentacles on its side, 5 of Wands reversed. Yay. All right, so this very well could be kind of coming out of a slump. You're not feeling insecure anymore, you're getting more confident, and you're looking for ways to resolve things and to move forward. You're open to different ideas or different solutions. You're being open to different experiences, and you're coming out of maybe feeling like you were just insecure and kind of consumed with an issue and making what might have felt like irrational decisions. And you're coming out of that because you're taking it down a notch. You're listening. You're figuring out, all right, what can I do to feel nurtured? And it's part of it is accepting that, yeah, you go there, you go deep. What of it? You know what I mean? And this is no longer being imprisoned or feeling conflicted about who and why and the way you do things. And that's going to open you up to new experiences and being willing to put yourself out there authentically. Because you're not afraid to be assertive for what you want. Not that many of you are, but for those of you that kind of feel like you have to dim your light a little bit, no more. Oh, this could be Capricorn, by the way. So I like that because then it's like you're not apologizing anymore. You're over being feisty about it and being defensive, and it's like, no, I just need to ask for what I need. I need to stop asking for what I need from people that aren't going to give it to me. Or if this job is not going to pay me what I'm worth, my days are numbered here then, and I'm going to start to look for a solution elsewhere because I'm worth it. I'm worth more. Okay, shutting up. Oh, well, you know what? I got that one with both barrels. 22 minutes. Thank you for stopping by, Scorpio. Much love to you. I hope you feel fortified and encouraged, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you again for your concern for my hand and the suggestions, and also thank you if you're a first responder or essential worker. Thank you for your service. All right, Scorpio, you take care. I hope to see you in the next reading.